Hello everyone, welcome back once again in English video. And today in this video we are going to take chapter Tansen, which we were doing earlier, which we have done the first part in the previous worksheet. Now today we are going to do second part in this video. Now this is the chapter Tansen from your book A Pact with the Sun. Now the chapter we have read till now, I'm going to give you a revision, a summary kind of thing for the chapter till you have read. Okay, so now this is a story of a famous singer whose name was Tansen. And when he was very young, in his childhood days, he was very naughty, and his parents were Mukandar Mishra and his wife. They both lived with their only child Tansen in Behat, Gwalior. All right, so now he was very naughty and he often ran to the forest to play. And one big quality in Tansen was that he was able to copy the calls of animals and birds very perfectly. He was very much uh, good in copying the calls and calls of birds and animals in the forest. So one day what happens that when he was in the forest, he saw a group of people who were traveling through that forest, and because they were tired, they sat down under a tree. That group of people sat under a tree, and it was a group of Swami Haridas and his followers, or you can say disciples or students. So they just sat under a tree shady grove for rest. But when when Tansen saw them, he was, because he was naughty, he just thought of frightening them, or by uh, uh, afraiding them with the call of a tiger. So he roared like a tiger very loudly, and the group of people, that group of travelers, scattered with fear. Okay, but Swami Haridas called their disciples, and he said that not all the tigers are harmful or dangerous. Let's see who and where this tiger is. So when they started looking for this, one of their disciples saw that this was not a tiger, it was a boy. All right, so Swami Haridas took that boy to his parents, and he said that your son is very naughty, and but what is a good quality in his, that he can be a good singer and I can train him. So Swami Haridas took that boy Tansen with him, and Tansen lived for 11 years with Swami Haridas, and he learned music there, and he became a very good singer. Now while he was living with Swami Haridas, Tansen's parents died, and his father's last wish was that he should visit Muhammad Ghaus of Gwalior, because he was a follower of Muhammad Ghaus. Okay, so after learning music after becoming a great singer from Swami Haridas, he went to Gwalior, and there he met Hussaini, whom he married afterwards. She was also a great singer, and then after that, Tansen came in touch with Akbar, and Akbar became very fond of his singing, and he was very much impressed with his singing. So he insisted Tansen to join his court many times. At last, Tansen went to Akbar's court. He joined Akbar's court in 1556, and very soon he became his great favorite. But the other courtiers in the Akbar's court were very much jealous of Tansen, because very soon he became his means Akbar's favorite. So they made a plan of ruining him. They said there was a courtier whose name was Shaukat Mia. He had an idea. He asked other courtiers that let's make a plan. And what was the plan? What was the idea that Shaukat Mia came up with? That he said that let's make him sing Rag Deepak. Let's make Tansen sing Rag Deepak, because Rag Deepak was kind of a rag that, if it was sung properly, It makes the air so hot that it not only lightens up the lamps also, but if the singer is singing properly, it burns that singer also into ashes. So this was the plan of Shaukat Mia to get rid of him. All right, he means Tansing. Now, then he went, that Shaukat Mia went to Akbar, and he asked Akbar that he says that we don't think that Tansen is a good singer. All right, he shows his doubt on the singing of Tansen in front of Akbar. So Akbar was not satisfied with this, was not satisfied with Shaukat Mia. So he said, okay, let's test Tansen singing. And how we will test it? Shaukat Mia says that we will ask him to sing Rag Deepak. Okay, so Akbar agrees with him, and so agrees the Tansen. Tansen also agrees with Akbar. Why? Because it was his, you can say, his king's order to sing that rag, so he could not uh, disobey the king. But he was inside, he was very much frightened, and he was very much tensed and unhappy, because he knew that if he will sing Rag Deepak, obviously he was a great singer, so he will sing it properly. And if he does not sing properly, the lamp will not the light. Okay, and if the lamp lights, if the lamps out there lightens up, he will also burn into ashes. So he was in a little bit of very much tension, you can say, or he was very unhappy also. Now this was a story till now which you have done in your previous worksheet. Now let's take this worksheet forward, this explanation forward of this chapter. Then he had an idea. If someone sings Rag Megh at the same time and sings it properly, it will bring rain. Perhaps our daughter Saraswati and her friend Rupvati could do it, he said. Now he had to sing that song, he had to sing that Rag Deepak, and he also did not want to die. So he had an idea. Okay, so what was that idea? He says that if someone sings Rag Megh, okay, if someone sings Rag Megh at the same time when someone is singing Rag Deepak, and if it is sung properly, it will bring rain. Like Rag Deepak was able to lighten up the lamps, and Rag Megh was able to bring up rain. When if these both rags are sung properly, they both were able to do some particular type of things. Okay, so he said that if someone sings Rag Megh at the same time when he will be singing Rag Deepak, so it will bring rain. And what will happen when the atmosphere gets hot and lamp lights, once the lamps alight, at the same time rain will come, and it will uh, get all set. Okay, now whom did he choose as the singers of Rag Megh? He chose his daughter Saraswati and her friend Rupvati for this purpose. Okay, he taught the two girls to sing Rag Megh. They practiced night and day for 2 weeks. Tansen told them, "You must wait till the lamps start burning and then you start singing." Now, after this planning, or you can say idea of Tansen, he taught his daughter Saraswati and her friend Rupvati how to sing Rag Megh properly. Okay, and they practiced. He gave them practice for 2 weeks, and also told them that you must start singing once the lamps are alight, because he had to prove also that he can light lamps by his singing. So he told them that once the lamp starts burning, then you will start singing this Rag Megh. The legend goes that on the appointed day, the whole town assembled to hear Tansen sing Rag Deepak. When he began to sing, the air became warm. Soon people in the audience were bathed with perspiration. The leaves on the trees dried up and fell on the ground. As the music continued, birds fell dead because of the heat, and the water in the river's bank began to boil. Now, what happened? The day came when it was decided that Tansen will sing Rag Deepak. So the whole town assembled to hear Tansen singing Rag Deepak. So once he began to sing, the air became warm. The environment, or you can say the atmosphere of that area where he was singing Rag Deepak, it became very warm, and it became so warm that the people, or you can say the audience who were present there, who came to hear Tansen singing, were bathed in perspiration. Perspiration means they were bathed in sweat. They all were sweating because of the heat that song generated. Okay, so what was the consequences of this, that the leaves on the trees dried up. Why? Because the atmosphere was becoming so warm because of that singing, that the trees dried up, the leaves on the trees dried up and fell on the ground. When as the music continued, as he continued singing, birds fell dead. Why? Because of heat. And it was as the singing he continued singing, the area, that atmosphere or that environment was so much warmed up that rivers began to boil. So it was so hot. People cried out in terror as flames shot up out of nowhere and lighted the lamps. Now, when this started happening, the people were uh, just watching these things happening, like trees drying up, rivers drying up, birds dead, birds falling dead. So they all were crying in terror. Terror means fear, extreme fear. They all started crying in terror, and at the end, what happened? The lamps lighted. At once, Saraswati and Rupvati began to sing Rag Megh. Now, as the lamp lighted, Saraswati and Rupvati, as it was told to them, they began to sing Rag Megh. The sky clouded over and the rain came down. Because they were also very good singers, Saraswati and Rupvati, and they were well trained by Tansen, it started raining. Tansen was saved. Now, as rain started, the lamps were also dried up, and also Tansen. The story goes that he was very ill after this, and Akbar was sorry that he had caused him so much suffering. Now, after this, what happened? The story goes like that after this, all these things, Tansen got very ill, and Akbar felt very sorry for his doing this, because he thought that because of his decision or because of his orders, Tansen was suffering. He punished Tansen's enemies. When Tansen got well, the entire city rejoiced. Now, uh, and after this, Akbar also came to know that it was all because of jealousy, and it was all because of planning of Shaukat Mian. So Akbar punished Tansen's enemy, all those courtiers who were included in that planning. Okay. When Tansen was well, he was good of health, the whole city rejoiced. Rejoiced means happiness. Okay. Tansen remained Akbar's court singer till 1585 when he died. Now Tansen was in his court, in Akbar's court, till he died in 1585. He composed several new rags. He also composed several new rags, and Tansen's tomb is in Gwalior. Now, after his death, his tomb was built in Gwalior. It was a place of pilgrimage for musicians. Now, his tomb, Tansen's tomb in Gwalior, is a place of pilgrimage for musicians. Now pilgrimage is a place where people go uh, for looking at this place, and it has some holy value. Okay, so it is a pilgrimage for musicians. Now your explanation of this chapter has been ended. I have completed this explanation of this chapter, and also we have done question number 1, 2, 3 and 4, 1, 2, 3, 4 and 5 in your previous worksheet. Now today we are going to do question number 7 and question 6 and question number 7, plus we are going to do the reference to context of this chapter in your notebooks. All right, so worksheet I have given to you, there are only questions in the worksheets. So now I am going to discuss and dictate the answers of the remaining questions and exercises. So get ready with your pen and your notebooks. Now this is a worksheet, worksheet number 41, and this worksheet will be submitted. Your submission date is 13/10/2020. Now submit, do your work neat and cleanly in your notebooks and submit your worksheet on the given date. All right, worksheet number 41 you will put. Okay, no need to put worksheet number 41, or you can just write down somewhere at the side of that work when you will start, and then you can continue with this date and day. Now the questions number 6 is, why did Tansen agree to sing Rag Deepak? Write down the answer. Tansen agreed. Now here agree is a verb in the first form because in the question we are using did. So I have told you earlier also that whenever we are using did in a sentence, whether it is a negative sentence, a positive sentence, or an interrogative sentence, whenever we are using did in any kind of sentence, the verb which we will use within that sentence will be in the first form. So when we are writing the answer here, and it is an interrogative sentence, when we are writing the answer, we will not use did in the answer. That means the answer should be in past tense, and then we will use the second form of this verb, given verb, agree. So we will add ed. Here it is double e, already double e is given, so we will only add d. So Tansen agreed to sing Rag Deepak because he did not, D-A-R-E-D, dared not to disobey, D-I-S, disobey, not, he dared not to disobey the emperor, or you can say king. Secondly, he wanted to prove, P-R-O-V, prove his ability. Okay, so basically or mainly you can say there were two reasons that why Tansen agreed to sing Rag Deepak. First reason was that Tansen agreed to sing Rag Deepak because he didn't want to disobey his emperor, or you can say king. Okay, and second reason was that he also wanted to prove his ability, that yes, he can sing that Rag Deepak properly and light the lamps up. Okay, next question is question number 7, and this question number 7 is having two parts, 1 and 2. So the first part is, what steps did he take to save himself? Now again, if you will notice in this question has did, and take, the verb take is in first form. So when we will write the answer, we will not write this did, and we will change the verb form of take. This is in first form, so in answer we will write the second form of this verb take. So it will go took. So write down Tansen took steps to save himself as follows. Okay, first was Tansel requested king to give him some time for the preparation, and secondly, what step did he take? He taught. T-A-U-G-H-T. Taught is the second form of teach. He taught because the answers we write in is in past tense. So we will use the second form of the verb in the answers. He taught his daughter and her friend to sing rag make. Okay, A is not here. These were the steps that were taken by Tansen to save himself. These are the two steps. Okay, you can pause the video and you can write down your answer. You can note down your answer from the video, and then you can again start the video and do next question. Now the next question is, did his plan work and how? Now this question number 7, second part of this question has two parts again. First part is, did his plan work? So the answer is yes, comma, his plan worked. Again here it is did, and work is in first form. In the answer we are using ed form of this work, second form of this work. His plan worked. His singing, and now we have to answer how did his plan work. So the answer is, his singing made the environment hot. Flames shot up and lighted the lamps. Just then, as the two girls were told and taught, Ragmeg, they started singing. This brought rain and Tansin was saved. This brought rain and Tansin was saved. Okay, this is the answer. Now next exercise is reference to context. So question is, answer the following with reference to the context. So I have told you that what does this question means, that context means some lines, a few lines are taken from the chapter of your story from your book, or you can say some lines or stanzas from your poems which you have studied. Okay, so I have taken few lines, one paragraph from this chapter, and then you have some questions will be put up on the base of these lines given. So you have to answer these questions from only these lines only. You don't have to go in rest of the chapter. Okay, So questions will be made from only these lines, will be based on only these given lines, and the answer should also be from these lines only. All right, so focus on these sentences, focus on these lines, and then you will be able to answer the questions. They are very easy. Now let's read the lines first, which stanza I have taken, sorry, which context I have taken from the chapter. Strangers in the forest, he said to himself, it will be fun to frighten them. He hid behind a tree and roared like a tiger. The little group of travelers scattered in fear, but Swami Haridas called them together. Now this is your context, and the first question based on this context is, who is he in the given lines? Who is he? Now, stranger in the forest, he said. Who said? Now, who is he? If you have read the chapter properly, you should know that who is he. Who is saying that strangers in the forest and it will be fun to frighten them? Now, he is Tansen. You will write the answer. He in the given lines is Tansen. Okay, just this much you have to write. All you have to do is read the lines very carefully and you will be able to do the questions and answers. Okay, but for that you'll have to read the chapters properly also. Then only you can understand the given lines, then from which chapter these lines have been given to you, and who are the characters in these given lines which we are talking about in the questions. Next is, why did he hid himself? Why did he hide? Why did he hide himself behind a tree? क्यों छुपाया उसने अपने आप को ट्री के पीछे? Now answer will be also from the given context. It will be fun to frighten them. He hid behind a tree. Now why he hid behind a tree? Because he wanted to frighten the travelers. So for that he hid himself behind the tree. Start writing. He hid. Now here I have corrected it to hide because it was did is given in the question. Okay, in this sentence, and the verb was, I have written in second form, so it should be in the first form. So but in the answer we will write hid, second form. He hid himself behind a tree to frighten up the strangers, or you can say travelers. You can also write travelers, strangers who were traveling, THROUGH, traveling through that forest. Okay, the last question on this context is, what does the word scattered means in the given lines? Now you have done the word meanings, and I hope you all know the meaning of scattered. So it's very easy. Scattered means to disperse. Scattered means to disperse. Now next reference to context is, if Rag Deepak is properly sung, it makes the air so hot that the singer is burnt into ashes. Tansen is a good singer. If he sings Rag Deepak, he will die and we will be get rid of him. So the question is, what happens when Rag Deepak is sung properly? So the answer will be, answer is in the context only. When Rag Deepak is sung properly, it makes air so hot that the singer burns into ashes. Okay. Next question is, who is the speaker of the given lines and why he says so? Now, who is the speaker? You must know Shaukat Mian is the speaker of given lines. The next part is, he says so because he wanted to get rid of Tansen. Okay. Last question is, find out two verbs in the third form, or you can say past participle, from the given lines. So now you are doing verbs since beginning of your studies in class 1, 2, 3. Verbs you all know are the action words or doing words, and they are in three forms: first form, second form, third form. First form, it's, you can say, it is in base form or root form of the verb. Okay, like sing, dance, work, play, or writes. Okay, second forms are those verb forms which we use for past tense: sang, danced, wrote, okay, slept, cried. These are the second form. Third form are those forms which are also known as past participle of the verb, okay, which are used in perfect tenses. Okay, third form the verb are used in perfect tenses. So let's see what are the third form. Like, if I say talk about third form of, if I say verb write. Okay, so write has, first form is write, second form is wrote, third form is written. Write, wrote, written. Sing, sang, sung. Sing first, sang second, sung three. Okay, same as burn, burn, burnt, burnt. Or there are two kinds, like burn, burned, or you can say burnt also. Burnt and burned can be used as second form of this verb, and burnt at the last is also the third form. So here in the sentence I can see sung, okay, and burnt. So we will write these two words as the verbs in past participle or the third form of the verb: sung and burnt. Okay, these are the two verbs which are in past participle form which we use in perfect tenses. Now here this chapter Tansen has been finished, and I hope you have understood this chapter, and I will suggest you to read the chapters again and again thoroughly, properly, so that it develops your reading skills also, and you will be able to understand the chapter more clearly. Okay, so till the next video, stay home, stay safe. Thank you.